Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Barcelona Crew Mode. Today we're at Season 4, Episode 9, and you can see we're starting off today's episode by taking a look at the league table. We're 1 point behind Atletico Madrid, who are sitting in first. We're sitting in second, and we're still undefeated in this league season, and that is how we want to keep it. Sergi Samper has accepted the contract that we did offer him in the previous episode, and he has signed, and he is obviously happy, and he wants to stay here at Barcelona. We're heading into the first game of today's episode. It is the final Champions League group stage game against Inter Milan. If you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, drop a like rating, drop a comment down below that I could respond to. Subscribe also if you are new to my channel. So heading into this game against Inter Milan, both sides did do very well so far this Champions League group stage. Both sides are going through to the round of 16 of the Champions League, the next round of the Champions League. So really this game doesn't really have too much writing on it. It's just a matter of us facing Inter Milan and who is really going to finish first in the Champions League group. You can see the Inter Milan side are pretty decent side, the likes of Biglia, Freddy Guarin, Stefan Jovetic as a striker. We take a look at my Barcelona side, Neymar, Sanchez, Lacazette as the three attackers for this game, Pogba, Tielemans and Denis Suarez in the midfield, Digne, Otamendi, Laporte and Samuel Umtiti at the back, and David De Gea will be starting in goals for this game. Heading into this game against Inter Milan, the last time we did play Inter Milan, the game did end in a 0-0 draw. I'm pretty sure it was. I know that it was a draw, or it may have been a 1-1 draw. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong there. But you can see in the 7th minute, Handanovic pulls off a save. Pogba did have the first chance on goal. Pushing on a couple minutes later, in the 12th minute, Freddy Guarin plays the ball to Biglia. Biglia plays it back inside to Guarin. The ball falls to Jovetic. He takes a shot as he was a bit off balance with that shot, and that shot is just going to go wide of the goal, not even going on target. We push on into the later stages of the second half. During stoppage time, Inter Milan had a golden chance to win themselves this game, to make it 1-0 and finish top of the Champions League group, and their shot goes straight to David De Gea. This game is going to end in a 0-0 draw, which means that we will be finishing first in our Champions League group and will be advancing into the round of 16 of the Champions League. A 0-0 draw against Inter Milan to start off today's episode. And we'll be taking a look at the Champions League group stages. You can see us and Inter Milan are going through. We finished on 12 points. They did finish on 11. Spartak Moscow and Anderlecht will not be going through. Group B, we did see Man City top the group. With Celtic also going through. Surprising to see Napoli finishing in third. Group C, Chelsea and Benfica will be going through. Group D, Juventus and Schalke going through, with Athletic Bilbao just missing out. Group E, it is Bayern Munich and Atletico. Both teams did very well in their Champions League group. Group F, PSV finishing on top of PSG, which is quite interesting. Group G, Bayer Leverkusen and Arsenal, who are going through from their group. Group H, Manchester United do finish first, Real Madrid in second, and Marseille and Basel do miss out. But you can see that United finish first on top of Real Madrid. That is quite interesting there. As we're heading into the second game of today's episode, this game is against Villarreal, and this is some league action. Like I did say, we're currently sitting undefeated in the league, and let's hope that we can keep that. But Villarreal are a decent side in game. When I was playing this game, you can see they're down in 16th and they are struggling quite a bit. You can see from 13 games we've won 8 and drawn 5, so we've had a pretty good start to the La Liga season. Maybe drawing a bit too much games, but there's something that we do have to improve on. This is the Villarreal side. You can see Soldado, very dangerous striker there. Dos Santos also will be starting as a midfielder, a former Barcelona man. Dos Santos, a young central midfielder. We take a look at my Barcelona lineup. Messi will be returning into the side. I didn't play him in the last game because the last game we didn't really even need to play the last game against Inter Milan because we were already secured our spot and going through into the round of 16 of the Champions League. But now heading back into some league action, we need to make sure that we are picking up the 3 points, staying on top of the table with Atletico Madrid, because Atletico Madrid so far this season are playing very well. But you can see in the 6th minute of this game, we do have a free kick, a golden chance to put ourselves 1-0 in the lead here. From the free kick, we were making our way on goal when we did get taken down, but from the free kick, I'm actually going to let Messi take the free kick from only 19 yards out. Messi is going to take his free kick, looking to get it up and over the wall, and Messi hits the crossbar. Yes, we came real close to putting ourselves 1-0 in the lead, but Messi just hits the crossbar, almost giving us the 1-0 advantage, but we were denied by the bar. But we're pushing on into the later stages of this game. In the 74th minute during the second half, Villarreal are on the ball, and Villarreal are a side that we should be picking up the win here. You see they're passing the ball around, they play it wide, and that's a very good wide ball to Dos Santos, who takes the shot, and Dos Santos puts the ball into the back of the net. It's 1-0 in the 76th minute, and we are in some trouble right here against Villarreal. And we are in some trouble because we could possibly be picking up our first loss for this season, for this 4th season. And yes, that is how it's going to happen. We've picked up our first loss for this season, and it comes against Villarreal, and it comes from Dos Santos, a former Barcelona man who was at Barcelona a couple of seasons ago, and the young man did sign for Villarreal. This game is going to end in a 1-0 loss, and it is our first loss for this 4th season. A very disappointing way to kick off the league games in today's episode. Obviously, that was the first game of the league season, but you did see when Dos Santos did take the shot, the defender that was trying to block the shot was Pjanic, and he was actually injured. I don't know if you guys did see when the Villarreal man did take the shot. He actually had a bandage on top of his name. So Pjanic is actually going to be out for 3 weeks, and that is a huge loss to our side. Pjanic has been a very strong midfielder throughout this season and throughout the last season also, so we need to make sure that we do deal without Pjanic, and let's hope that we don't actually get loads of injuries, because back in Season 3, it came a time where almost all my players were injured, all the main players, the likes of Messi, Suarez, I think it was also Pogba, who did pick up injuries, and then we did struggle during the January transfer window trying to win games. But we're facing Las Palmas, and after a disappointing loss against Villarreal, it is really important that we hit back against a team like Las Palmas. They're on, say, level with Villarreal. They are struggling also in the league. They're starting a 5 at the back formation to make it even harder for us to break down. But we have conceded the least goals in the league. We need to make sure we do pick up a win here against Las Palmas. We need to make sure that we pick up the 3 points. In the 12th minute of this game, Tillemans plays the ball to Messi, and Messi's going to put ourselves 1-0 in the lead. A real easy finish there for Messi as he did receive the ball. He cut it back inside and just smashed that one into the top corner. We lead 1-0 against Las Palmas in the early stages of this game, and Messi is actually the top goal scorer in the league at the moment, and he picks up another goal for himself as we take a look at a few replays of that goal. Very nice finish there from Messi to put that one into the top corner. Pushing on into 34th minute, Digne is on the ball. He looks to play it inside to Pogba. One-time pass to Luis Suarez as he takes a shot, and Suarez's shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. Pushing on into the second half, in the 51st minute, Las Palmas are on the ball. We're looking to win it back, and we do so successfully. Tillemans wins the ball, plays it through to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and Luis Suarez picks up a goal. Suarez makes it 2-0 against Las Palmas in the 52nd minute. But also, you guys did see from that goal who picked up the assist. It was Tillemans, and this guy is just continuing his great form. Yet again, Tillemans on the ball, plays it to Hakim Anstua, and the young man who did make a start for this game makes it 3-0 in the 70th minute, and Hakim Anstua makes it 3-0, and surely we've done enough to pick up the 3 points here at home. But we weren't done with that in the 81st minute. Neymar does receive the ball, he plays it inside to Luis Suarez, who plays it wide to the man who did just pick up the 3rd goal, Hakim Anstua. The young man's going to bring the ball to the left-hand side of the pitch, bring it back inside to Paul Pogba. Now, Paul Pogba is going to look to play through to Messi. He does do so successfully. Messi with the touch, and he just sneaks that one in, and Messi picks up another goal for himself. And like I did say before, the La Liga top goal scorer, Messi, picks up another goal. It's now 4-0 against Las Palmas, and we have done enough to pick up the 3 points here in the league. It's very good to see that after that 1-0 loss against Villarreal, we've been able to hit back with a huge 4-0 win against Las Palmas. 4-0 win against Las Palmas, and it's a great way to hit back. But remember, guys, we still have another game in today's episode. Yes, I've got 4 games in today's episode, and also a squad report, and take a look at the league table, because in the next episode we will be heading into the January transfer window, and you guys do not want to miss that. Luis Suarez is very happy with the time that he's been playing, but we're heading into another league game, and let's hope that we can pick up another win in the league. This game is against Espanyol, yet again, one of the weakest sides in the league, and we need to make sure that we are picking up the 3 points against a team like Espanyol. Very good to see that we did hit back with a 4-0 win, but we need to make sure that we do end off today's episode gameplay-wise with a good victory also. We're sitting in second, and surprising to see Espanyol in fifth, to be honest. We're now 4 points behind Atletico Madrid, and that is what that loss against Villarreal did do to our side. Did do to when it does come to the league table. We're now 4 points behind Atletico. Need to make sure that we do hit back. And like I did say, Lionel Messi is the top goal scorer in the league. This man has started the season very, very well. It's about time, because the past 3 seasons before this season 4, Messi didn't really play too well, and there was a time when Messi wasn't really picking up any goals, and it's good to see that he's now hit it back in this final season, trying to build our team, trying to put the team on his back, and trying to help us go all the way and win these pieces of silverware for this final season. I'm starting 4-3-3 formation for this game, and you guys have been seeing, especially in today's episode, Lacazette is starting in the side quite a bit over Luis Suarez. We see in the 13th minute, Espanyol are on the attack. Cross comes in. Header is actually deflected off, I think it was one of my defenders. It fell straight back out to the Espanyol man, and he does put themselves 1-0 in the lead. Espanyol do take a 1-0 advantage. In the 21st minute, cross comes in back post. The header goes wide, and Espanyol, having a few decent chances in this game, they're putting themselves 2-0 in the lead. 26th minute, yet again Espanyol on the attack. The shot just goes wide of the goal, and Espanyol had loads of chances to at least put themselves 2-0 in the lead. But in the 41st minute, yet again Espanyol with another chance, and they were dominating us in the early stages in this game. We can see from the save from David De Gea, it is a corner for Espanyol. Cross is going to come in, and it's going to be very well dealt with there from David De Gea, as he does catch that one. From that, David De Gea with a long ball to find Neymar, who does take that one down with his chest. Still going Neymar as the defender is trying to pull him back. Squeezes through these 2 defenders. Still on it, Neymar. Plays it through to Messi, and on the right foot, Messi's going to pick up the goal. It's 1-1 in the 45th minute during stoppage time. And now we've finally leveled our 1-1 against Espanyol. We have done enough to put ourselves on level terms, but being on level terms against Espanyol is not good enough. In the 81st minute, Messi with the interception gets around the defender, still going Lionel Messi, and who else but Lionel Messi to pick up the goal. It's now 2-1 in the 82nd minute, and Messi is on fire right now. This man is unstoppable. You've been seeing the highlights. Every time this man receives a ball, he's getting around any defender that is around him, and he's putting the ball into the back of the net. We do pick up a 2-1 win against Espanyol to end off today's episode. 2 shots, 2 goals for Messi, and like I did say, this man is unstoppable right now, and we need him to continue this good form if we do want to go on and win the resulting the remaining pieces of silverware for this season. We've already picked up 2 pieces of silverware for the season, but they were pre-season tournaments. And the Super Cup also, but we need to make sure that we do go on and win this league title, since we didn't win it in the previous season. After that game, we have hit the January transfer window, so down below in the comment section, let me know players that you want me to sign, and both Mario Götze and Andres Iniesta want to leave the club. I'm fine with Götze leaving the club, but Iniesta, I do want to keep him, so we might be offering him a new contract to see maybe if that will keep him here at the club. We'll be having a squad report before we do end off today's episode. You guys can see Hector Bellerin, he's been playing well so far this season. He's gone up by 2 overalls. To be honest, a lot of players have just maintained their rating. Pogba's gone up by 1 to a 91. Neymar's gone up to a 92, which is awesome to see. Laporte, Umtiti, Lacazette's gone up by 1 also to a 91 overall, which is incredible for him. Alexis Sanchez stayed at the same rating. Kingsley Coman, he's been playing quite well this season. He's gone up by 2. Hakim Anstula has gone up by 3. Sergi Sampa's gone up by 2. And Pjanic has gone up by 1. But that's how we're going to end off today's episode as we take a look at the league table before we do head into the month of January. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. It's going to be a huge month during January. There's going to be loads of games, and let me know on players that you want me to sign. Like I did say, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all on my next video.